What the hell? Who are you?
Oh, well. I'm Rock Star Der Linde, leader of the Rockstar gang. And well, we needed money, so I tried to copyright claim the government for using the term Grand Theft Auto even though we own it, and they threw me in here. Why are you crying?
Oh, it's just that Rockstar just turned off all the GTA 5 servers on 360, and I lost all my stuff. You know how long it's gonna take me to get all that stuff back?
Oh, well, it could. It could take forever to get all your stuff back since we designed it that way. But, I have something that might be able to speed it up. Shark card?
What the hell does a shark card do?
Bullshit for GTA Online that only idiots buy. So that'll be $99.99, please.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is dead. Sorta, not really. It's been a long time leading to this tragic loss, so let's reflect on our time with the original version of Grand Theft Auto 5 by looking back to its announcement, its life, its hipper and cooler siblings, and then its death. Starting with the build-up to GTA 5, including all of its leaks. But before we get into the actual accurate leaks, let's laugh at these very real E3 leaks from May of 2010 that looks like it was whipped up in an Excel document in 7 minutes, announcing things like Kingdom Hearts 3. That happened 3 years later. Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's been 11 years since this leak, and all we've gotten out of that game is a pig talking in 2017. And that's it. Batman Arkham Asylum 2, good guess, wrong name.
Play thy game.
It's not real!
Bully 2, you were only 11 years off and that game is just now getting leaks. Half-Life 2 Episode 3, to try to guess the year that Valve is going to do anything Half-Life 3 related is like me trying to guess the year that I'll become successful, which is in the middle of 2000 never. And the most important and relevant to this video is GTA Vice City 2. It's been a decade and the closest thing we've gotten is a remaster of Vice City, and a bad one at that. So I think it's safe to say that this leak is fake, and was probably just some dude, who was probably 12, whipping games that they wanted to see out of their ass and putting it on a piece of paper. I mean, the only games that they got right were games that were either already rumored, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, or games that were always gonna happen, like NBA 2K11. Who would have guessed that these games were gonna come out? It's not like 2K has released a new NBA game every single year without fail since 1999. Anyways, let's get back on topic and move on to actual accurate GTA 5 leaks that happened only 2 months later in July 2010, and an entire year and a half before the announcement trailer would even come out. Eurogamer started covering that Rockstar employees had begun researching in Hollywood, but it wasn't clear if this was for GTA 5 or some other game, since this was an era where Rockstar would actually make other games. But as we know, GTA 5 is set in Los Santos, a parody of Los Angeles, and if you know your geography, Los Angeles is where Hollywood is. So I think it's safe to say that these rumors were pretty accurate, and Rockstar employees were researching stuff for Hollywood to make the game more accurate to real life. After this, leaks would go dormant for the rest of 2010. That is until... in February of 2011, the domain names of in-game websites were found, including cashfordeaddreams.com, sixfiguretemps.com, hammersteinfoss.com, lifeinvader.com, and stoppayingyourmortgage.net. All of these websites made it into the final game except for the last one, which was cut for unknown reasons. After this, there was around 4 more leaks for the game leading up to its announcement, 2 of which happened in March and were real. The first being Rockstar's casting calls for certain characters in the game. This was real, but some characters have been renamed. The second is a guy named D-Clan Mulvey, I guess that's how you pronounce it, putting GTA 5 on his resume. This was later confirmed to be true because his name is found in the credits. Good job on blowing your load instead of waiting a few months. So after those 2 real leaks, let's move on to some weirdo shit. In June of 2011, some dude on the GTA forums going by the name GTA King 500 decided to say that you'll get to play as a cop in the game, and in the end either become a chief or a dirty mafia-style cop. There was no evidence to back this up. They were probably pulling shit out of their ass, but that's not to say that people didn't believe them. Maybe GTA King 500 was a modder who made GTA R.I.P. Maybe they were a time traveler and went back in time to hint to us about this mod. Maybe they had some sort of prophetic vision and were able to predict this mod. Or maybe, just maybe, they were really bored and decided to try to fuck with the internet. Moving away from baseless claims to solid facts, on October 25th of 2011, Rockstar announced GTA 5 on Twitter. The best way to do it. 1 week later, the first trailer of the game was released, showing Michael and... Michael only. And straight up the heels of GTA 5's confirmation, we go straight back into baseless claims, as the game's map was revealed. And here it is.
What the fuck am I looking at?
It's the Los Santos map, see? Can't you tell there's Los Santos. There's Vinewood. Yeah. After this, there was only 2 more leaks in 2011. The first from VG in November, revealing some potential information, like the game pushing the 360 and PS3's hardware to its max. I mean, the Xbox 360 sounds like this when it's running the game. So yeah, true or not, that aspect was pretty accurate. And the last leak of 2011 claimed that bowling would be brought back from GTA 4. Everyone's heart stopped for a little bit as they got flashbacks of,
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
and with that ends the build-up for 2011, and now on to... And the perfect way to start 2012 off with people pretending to be Rockstar employees and pulling shit out of their ass. This person claims that you'll be playing as someone named Albert De Silva, and he is the only protagonist in this game. As we know, but ding ding ding, this rumor is fake. Thank you very much, former Rockstar employee. In fact, most of the leaks from 2012 are bullshit, and there's a fuck ton of them, so I'm not gonna cover all of them in here, only the funny ones. Like this one, which seemingly shows leaked gameplay of GTA 5. Yeah, this one was fake. Also, who the fuck walks like that? On to Rereleases from October 28th, a Polish website revealed posters of Franklin with his dog and the jewelry store heist with the release date of spring 2013. 2 days later, Rockstar announced that the game would be coming out in spring of 2013. So I think this leak was right. That was until 3 months later when Rockstar decided to delay the game until September. And with that, we finally have our hands on GTA 5 on September 17th of 2013. It was a long build-up, but the wait was worth it, with the game getting great reviews, and rightfully so. Despite its okay story, the world and gameplay were the best in the entire franchise, and the 3-character system worked surprisingly well. Now all we had to do was sit back, play the game, and look forward to the online feature. Oops, the microtransactions got leaked.
What? Objection! What microtransactions do you speak of, Fasho? Short cards are not microtransactions. You don't have to buy them. You can just play the same heist over and over again for countless hours and earn everything for free. That doesn't sound like microtransactions to me. Rockstar. A guy with an oppressor just flew in and blew up all my stuff. Shark card?
So GTA Online came out 2 weeks later on October 1st. It launched buggy as balls, got fixed with patches, and ruined Rockstar ever since. After the release of GTA Online and the amount of money that dogshit game generated, it's the only thing Rockstar has focused on for the past 8 years. Because of GTA Online, the single-player DLC for GTA 5 got cancelled, every single one of Rockstar's IPs other than Red Dead has been abandoned, Agent never came out, Bully 2 is just now getting rumors 15 pissing years after the original's release, and the most disgraceful of all, they tried to make an online mode for the incredible Red Dead 2 and milk it for all it's worth, only Red Dead Online was somehow worse than GTA Online, so it's been abandoned, ruining the chances for a single-player DLC like Undead Nightmare 2. Thank you, GTA Online, go fuck yourself. So with that mini rant out of the way, what has Rockstar been doing ever since GTA Online's release other than milking it dry? Well, what they've been doing is releasing GTA 5 on any conceivable system that can handle it. One whole calendar year after GTA 5's launch, the game was already re-released on next-gen consoles in November of 2014. And 5 months after that, it was re-released again, this time on PC. The PC and next-gen versions are basically the exact same, with the only major difference being mod support on PC. Although, it does seem like Take-Two may be putting a kibosh on that feature very soon. But there is a definite difference between the last gen and the next gen versions. For starters, the graphics look better, although the only thing they really did was make the game 1080p instead of 720p, and they didn't even do that because the consoles already had 1080p support built into them. And with that, we come to the end of our GTA 5 journey.
Hello, Franklin.
What's up?
Never mind. Because Rockstar has to release GTA 5 on every conceivable system that can handle the goddamn game, GTA 5 was announced to be releasing on PS5 and Series X on November 11th of this year. As we all know, November 11th came in wet, no GTA 5 release, and that's because it got delayed to fucking March of 2022. How do you delay a game that you've released 5 times already? The delay was announced during a trailer for the game, promoting things like improved graphics, if you squint, ugly-ass lens flares, and seamless character switching. You didn't do that, Rockstar! The Series X and PS5's SSDs did that for you! SSDs naturally load things faster, so the character switching is gonna be faster by default. In fact, if you put the last gen versions of GTA 5 into your next gen consoles, you will get seamless character switching since the game is loading faster since it's on an SSD. Stop acting like you did something. You did jack all. All you did was delay a game that you've released 5 times and change all the license plates from white to piss yellow for some reason. Shortly after the announcement of the re-release on PS5 and Series X, Rockstar announced that it'd be shutting down the servers for the original versions. And it has officially happened. You're no longer able to sign into online. Rest in peace.
Yeah, like that. Come on, you can do it, Bats. I believe in you. So, did you buy all your stuff back? Oh no, we stopped playing that crap. We're playing something else right now. It just won Game of the Year. It's called It Takes Two.